Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Light back with another YouTube video, and in today's video we're going to be doing another DC MCU concepts video here on the channel. So anyways, it's going to be, I think this is part number 12 or 11. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, I'm going to be replacing in today's video. I'm going to be replacing Guardians of the Galaxy with the Suicide Squad. So yeah, I have a bit of remodeling in terms of how I want to do it for the DCU, which I'll get into in just a few seconds. But first, if you don't know, basically I'm just replacing the MCU with DCEU projects. So yeah, anyways, let's get into it. So yeah, we have, of course, Guardians of the Galaxy. That's today, and I'm gonna replace it with the Suicide Squad. That's what I'm gonna call it. I mean, that's the exact same name it has in the DCU already. Uh, but interesting, I'm going to be changing a few things. Now, the first thing I'm going to change is I'm scrapping that whole original David Ayer Suicide Squad movie, and instead I'm going to elevate James Gunn's one to end up being the one that's kind of like the first one. So none of that stuff with like Deadshot or anything like that will happen before this movie. Uh, just because I honestly I feel like I want to save a bit of that more like that one. I want to reinvent the concept maybe for the second one or something. So right now I'm gonna go with the James Gunn version or the second one or the soft reboot one or whatever you want to call it, the Suicide Squad basically. And essentially I'm going to pretty much uh, keep it basically the same. Everything is gonna basically be kept the same. I got a few minor tweaks that I want to say though that I think I should put in. Firstly, I'm gonna try and make this thing kind of. I mean, it's gonna interconnect with the rest of the DCU, of course, but I'm gonna try and make it a lot more, like on its own ish, similar to the way Guardians of the Galaxy was with the rest of the MCU at the time. It was kind of like its own thing, kind of. I mean, it still connects to the MCU larger part, but I mean, uh, it's just gonna be a little bit kind of on its own. So that being said, I'm gonna utilize a lot of new characters. Basically, a whole bunch of new characters. Actually, all these characters will be new. I don't think any. Yeah, I'm saving like the ones that I want to put from other movies for the second one. So yeah. Anyways, in terms of exactly in terms of changes, this is where I actually scratch the idea if I want to save some of the characters actually and put some of the characters. Um, so essentially, I'm gonna roll with the same kind of storyline as the James Gunn one. Uh, Same deaths, same everything, except in terms of deaths, I'm gonna keep. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep Flag's death in the movie, just to further along plot lines. It'll make it more interesting as well. But instead, what I was gonna do is I have some plans with Flags actually for the next movie. Uh, yeah, so Rick Flag is gonna stay dead. He's gonna be dead in this movie. Uh, One thing I'm gonna change a little bit. I'm not gonna have Captain Boomerang die just because I want to utilize him for another movie. So I'm not going to make him dead. I'm going to actually instead keep him alive. He's gonna stay alive. But yeah, he's gonna be playing kind of like that funny role in the thing. Also, I'm taking out Peacemaker. Sorry, but Peacemaker's gotta go. I mean, Peacemaker is good and everything. It's just personally, I think it's interesting as much as I like Peacemaker. I'm gonna save him for the second one, just because I feel like it'll be too overwhelming, especially what I want to do with this. So, Peacemaker is gonna be out. I'm not gonna put Peacemaker in this. In terms of Rick Flag's death, I'm instead gonna have him die by the hands of the main villain of the movie, Starro. He's going to end up uh, killing Rick Flag in a sort of like this is like gonna murder a lot of characters. I'm gonna make Rick Flag kind of like a main character, and eventually he's going to die at the hands of Starro. who in just 2 seconds will be controlling somebody who kills Rick Flag. Um, so yeah, continuing on, it's gonna follow the same kind of storyline, same characters played by the same actors, with one inclusion. I'm actually gonna include Will Smith's Deadshot in this. I feel like it's not as much as I like Bloodsport and everything. He's still in the movie. It'll be kind of like that. Deadshot will be kind of like the leader, but I mean Bloodsport and Deadshot will be kind of feuding for the leadership role. So that's what I kind of want to do with it. That's why I kind of took out Peacemaker as well, because between Peacemaker, Deadshot, and Bloodsport, it just would have been too overwhelming. Uh, so that's the reason why I removed Peacemaker. I really like Peacemaker and stuff like that, but you just had to kind of go. So yeah, I'm rolling with the same like Harley Quinn, Killer Shark, or sorry, King Shark. Sorry, that was by accident. Ratcatcher 2, Polka Dot Man. Everybody who dies in the original movie will die still, in their same fashions. I mean, Polka Dot Man's gonna die the same way, and everything. Just with the difference of there will be no Peacemaker, and also Captain Boomerang is going to survive. Um, then what will happen is actually, I know this is a bit of a screwed up way for a character, but what's gonna happen is that Captain Boomerang in a sacrificial event will be controlled by Starro. He's completely controlled, and he will be controlled to end up actually killing Rick Flag, in a sense that he ends up dying. And then what happens is, instead of Captain Boomerang dying from this whole thing, he's gonna manage to get Starro off of his face and stuff, and he'll stop controlling him, and only to be like kind of like morally wounded by the fact that he just killed Rick Flag and stuff. So that's exactly what's gonna kind of happen with that. That's how I'm gonna kill off Rick Flag. Uh, in terms of Starro controlling Captain Boomerang, he's going to essentially just be like, he's gonna get rid of Starro once Starro ends up getting killed, because he's going to basically die. Starro's gonna die, and yeah, then he's gonna regain control, and only to be like, shit, man, like he's instead of and Captain Boomerang's gonna be playing. I know he's stereotypically more of like an anti-hero nowadays, but I want to say like a really hardcore villain. So I'm gonna keep him be like, he'll be like, oh, I honestly don't care. I just killed Rick Flag. It's whatever. I was controlled and whatnot. So that's what he's gonna really be like. So that's the choice for him. Uh, so yeah, and again, everybody, I don't know if I already said this already before, but everybody will be played by the same person they're played before. I'm not making any casting changes. Amanda Waller stay the same. Rick Flag will stay the same. All of them will stay the same essentially. Uh, so yeah. Anyways, in terms of the post credit scene, uh, I thought this movie really doesn't need a post credit scene. I mean, actually, I would put a post credit scene, which is basically teasing up the Joker, as he's just basically gone with Harley Quinn, essentially, as we get a few different instances of the Joker who is shown in the movie. Now, hear me out. I know a lot of people might be mad at this decision, but I'm gonna put Jared Leto's Joker in the sense that I'm gonna put the Snyder version of him, and not that one we saw in David Ayer's cut. So he's not gonna be like a gangster and stuff. He'll be more likely like just full on insane. So yeah, I'm gonna be putting him in the movie, and a few brief appearances and stuff like that, uh, and also taking some inspiration from David Ayer's cut, or not David Ayer's cut, the movie, with especially the way Batman caught them and stuff like that. So that's the way I'm gonna kind of keep it. Uh, but yeah, in the ending, we're gonna see the Joker basically like, this is like craziness and stuff like that. Like he's mad and stuff, like teasing up the Joker basically, as perhaps the next villain of something. But anyways, that's pretty much it though. Uh, anyways, thanks for watching. Comment down below what you guys think about this. This is only supposed to be really an intro for the Suicide Squad. I plan on doing something big for this Guardians of the Galaxy 2. But anyways, that's pretty much it though. Anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.